Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Whelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today, I am very pleased to present from the Berkshires of Western Massachusetts, Robin O'Heron.
The sun is sinking down on a silver sea. Aloha, baby, can you stay with me? I want to feel the sand underneath my feet. Aloha, baby, won't you sit with me? When you are by my side, blues slip away. Aloha, baby, baby, please, please stay. When you are by my side, blues slip away. Aloha, baby, baby, please, please stay. The breeze is soft and warm, whispering your name. Aloha, baby, do you feel the same? In this world I've got no home, got no place to call my own, but I'm walking down Redemption Road. I traveled up and down this land, it's here I'm gonna make my stand, and Lord, I'm not gonna stop till I get there. Redemption Road, He paid the price to save my soul. Redemption Road, hallelujah. stop me from singing my song. And Lord, I'm not gonna stop till I get there. He's wiped away all my tears, gave me peace, drove out my fears. And Lord, I know, yes I know, it's only gonna get better. Redemption Road, He paid the price to save my soul. Redemption Road, hallelujah, I'm headed home. No more sickness, no more pain, no more sorrow, no more shame. I'm walking down the Queen's Highway. Redemption Road, He paid the price to save my soul. Redemption Road, hallelujah, headed home. Hallelujah, I'm headed home. Hallelujah, my own redemption road. Hallelujah, I'm headed home. Hallelujah, I'm walking on redemption road. Yeah.
Well, that was wonderful, Robin. I really love slide guitar.
Thank
really
you.
do,
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah. And, well, you play like you really love it. You really do. And now, do you want to talk first maybe about those two songs that you did
Sure,
on the
'cause
slide guitar?
I'd love to. So, actually, resonator guitars were invented in America in the 20s. And one of the guys that collaborated on them was a slack key guitar player, which is Hawaiian fingerstyle guitar. And it's usually done in an open G tuning. So because I do a lot of educational blues in the school stuff, I wanted to demonstrate a slack key guitar tune. So I wrote one, but then it took a long time for me to just add words, because I don't know, I don't talk that much sometimes. So that song was called Aloha Baby. And the second song is called Redemption Road. And I am a Delta blues and gospel musician, but I join song circles where the audience picks a song for the players coming the next month.
Oh, yeah.
So they have 4 singer-songwriters, and the audience picks a theme. And this one song circle that I joined the theme was redemption. So for me, it was very exciting. The other people had to look it up. But anyway, so that was the basis for that song, Redemption Road.
Well, great. They're both really nice.
Thank
really
you.
Nice songs. Now, you play a variety of styles, a variety of instruments. You have 3 instruments here today, which are all on the same stand, which I think is wonderful. I really like that idea.
Yeah, I try to limit it to 3 instruments when I go play out. I have lots more.
And so the next song you're going to be doing, it will be on the ukulele.
Yes.
And then you're also going to be doing another guitar.
A fingerstyle guitar. Yeah, and the ukulele. So a couple years ago, my life is so perfect for a blues musician, because these traumatic, life-shattering events keep happening to me. So a couple years ago, I had acute appendicitis, and I ended up spending a couple months in bed, and I couldn't play guitar, so I bought a ukulele because I could play it in bed, and started learning both classical and blues uke, which have a very niche market. But so what I'm going to play is the first blues song that I ever wrote on a ukulele.
Oh, that would be
That'll
great.
be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun to do. And now you do blues, but you also do gospel, right?
Well, they are flip sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
They really are.
And how do you mean that they're the flip side of the same coin?
Well, if you look at the roots,
Uh-huh.
it started with black spirituals, which white people with slaves wanted to give the slaves a religion, so they made church for them. They couldn't go to the white people's church, but they set up a thing for black people to have church. And so they took their music, which came from Africa, and translated the white hymns into spirituals and call and response tunes. And then that gradually grew into blues and gospel. They both happened at the same time. And from that came jazz and rock and roll and hip hop and everything else. So they're very closely tied together, and they're both very emotional forms of music, I would say, and both cathartic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, I noticed in your bio that it said that you wore out your mother's Odetta records.
Yeah, yes, I did. I loved those.
Yes, she was just, her music was just so wonderful. I really, really
It
enjoyed
was.
her.
And the really early blues singers, when they didn't have amplification for anything, there was only the main kind of blues that the women sang was called shout blues, because they had to shout over all the instruments and everything else. So they had to have these big voices. And that was how I learned to sing. And it was years later that I realized I could, modulate.
Well, it's nice to be able to have a big voice.
But it's nice to have a choice.
Yes, to have a choice, yes.
Choices are good.
Some people never get that big voice, they they sing so quietly, so it's nice to have that for sure.
Right.
And now, you have a number of CDs, right? A few
I
anyway?
have 1, 2. I think I have 4 CDs, and I'm working on a couple of new ones. I actually would love to release 3. I want to do another instrumental CD, and I want to do another gospel CD, and I want to do an all originals blues CD, and I want to do a Christmas instrumental CD.
Wow, you've got your future planned out for a while, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to do some fundraising at some point.
Yeah.
But
now this one is an instrumental one, acoustic blues and gospel.
well, that's my I am Robin O'Hara, acoustic blues and gospel. So you'll see that on anything I do.
Okay.
But that one's all either original or original arrangements of instrumentals. I've had a few things licensed to PBS.
Oh, really? Cool.
So it's fun.
That's great. That's great.
And I do want to say about, the gospel, I am a person of faith, so the gospel side of the blues is really important to me. I have a couple of guitar heroes that were men of faith that have really influenced how I play.
I noticed, too, that you've been a song leader in several churches. Right.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Great. And plus you teach. You have so many ways of dealing with music.
Well, if you want to make your living with music, you have to branch out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can play the song on your ukulele now, and
I'd love
then
to.
we'll talk a little more.
I'd love to.
Trouble, I hear you knocking on my back door. Trouble, storm clouds coming, storms rising for sure. I changed my name. Trouble found me just the same. I left my home, bound to roam this world alone. Trouble, stop knocking on my door. weeping and wailing all night long. Sorrow, I feel you in the notes of this song. Change my name. Sorrow found me just the same. I left my home. Now I got no place to go. Sorrow, don't come by here no more. Worry, I know you're creeping into my head again. Worry, I know you're trying to be my long lost friend. Change my name. Worry found me just the same. I left my home, bound to roam this world alone. Worry, you ain't no friend of mine. Trouble, I hear you knocking and banging on my back door. Sorrow and worry, you're not welcome here no more. Trouble, stop knocking on my door. Sorrow, don't come by here no more. Worry, you ain't no friend of mine. Without you, I will be just fine. Almost.
Well, it's nice to hear the ukulele too. That's really
It's
nice
a fun instrument, yeah. And I've been doing a lot with ukulele. I teach in after-school programs, and I've done ukulele building for 5th and 6th graders, and this year I had a kindergarten through 2nd grade ukulele band.
Oh, cool.
So much fun. We learned I Walk the Line. That was our big hit, but it was really fun. So.
Yeah, in recent years, the ukuleles have been more popular, it seems.
Their popularity comes and goes, and there have been a couple of popular groups that use ukuleles in their tunes, so it's gained more popularity.
Yeah. So now that was the first song you said that you did on your ukulele.
That I wrote on uke. I'm working on a couple more.
Now, when you choose to write on a particular instrument, does that influence how you write the song? I mean, or how you choose? Do you choose based on the song that's kind of in your mind?
If someone says write a song about this, then I probably will choose a specific instrument. But a lot of times, like I have on my iPad, I have a little recording app that's filled with little pieces of song ideas. Because when I sit down to practice, if I practice enough, songs just start popping out left and right. But then it's a matter of, it's easy to start a song. It's not easy to finish always. So any instrument I practice on, I'm going to get song ideas on. I have another fingerstyle guitar that's always in standard tuning. Lately, I don't write as many songs on that one, but then I haven't been playing it as much either. So.
Now you mentioned the app that you get song ideas from the app.
No. I just, if I'm playing a phrase and something, I record my own song idedas. It doesn't give me ideas, and then I go back and listen to it and try to figure out what I did.
So that's cool. So it's cool when people start using the more modern technology. I always find that kind of interesting.
Well, I in a previous life was an art director and graphic designer, and I actually consulted with businesses on setting up their computers and troubleshooting. So I'm surrounded by technology constantly.
So you're able to use it in your music.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Now, I know that from your bio that you have played in a lot of different places in the United States, but also in Italy, Norway, and the Czech Republic. And how was that to be playing out
touring.
Another country?
Oh, it was wonderful. I mean, they found me on the web. The Czech Republic, I got this call from this guy. I thought it was a joke, you know. I ended up headlining a blues festival, European Resonator Guitar Festival in Pilsen. And they had a guy that was my driver who was an incredible guitar player. And he would drive me around. We had like a whole series of little gigs, and he would open for me everywhere. This one place, it was in the middle of nowhere in the Czech Republic. And I had just released a CD before that, and this one guy collects blues CDs from all over the world, and he had emailed me, and so I sent him a CD. So he brought 70 people out to hear me in the middle of nowhere at this little bar at the Czech Republic. It was fun. It was really fun.
Great.
So I love touring. Past couple years I've had health issues, so it slowed me down a little, but I'm planning on getting back on the road. So
Now, I want to make sure people know where you are online.
So robinoheron.com, ROBINOHERIN.com. And if you do, and I'm also I have a Facebook page, I have a Reverb Nation page, I'm on Spotify, I'm on SoundCloud, I'm on Twitter. I mean, I pretty much have plastered the web. If you search for my name, you'll find me.
Oh, great. Now, and where would be the best place for people to purchase your music?
Oh, you can, if you come to a gig, you can buy them directly from me. And I'm touring regionally at the moment. And you can buy them at CD Baby. You can buy them online in a variety. They're on iTunes. I can't remember all the places they are, but I found some place that somebody's selling one of my CDs on eBay for $55. I thought, I should be able to do that. So I guess they're vintage now.
They're vintage.
Vintage Robin
You're not
O'Hara.
old enough for it to be vintage. But anyway, well, so people will know where to find your music.
Thank you,
and
Mary.
where to find you, and
Yep,
this has
I have
been
an email
great.
list you can sign up for.
Okay, great.
So,
And people can find your gigs on your website.
yeah,
I even noticed that the song was listed on
that's
your
right.
on your website. So,
Yeah.
okay, well, do a couple more on your fingerstyle guitar.
Right,
now,
so
right?
these are different styles.
Yeah.
I'm kind of presenting you a variety. And
Yeah.
I'm going to close out with a couple of fingerstyle tunes.
Excellent.
Thank you. Okay, so this was a song that, there's very few songs that actually just come to me. I have a couple. That's what Reverend Gary Davis used to say about his fingerstyle songs. He'd say, it just came to me. So this is one of those. When I'm far, you are near. My despairing cries you always hear. And when I can't find my way, you bring me back home again. You are my sun, you are my shade. You are the wind that fills my sails. And when
don't know which way to steer. They say, darling, do not fear. You never stop, never stop, never stop loving me. I bring you pain and grief. You give me sweet release. When I'm broken deep inside, you give me courage not to run and hide. And when I can't stand the pain, you take me in your arms again. You never stop, never stop, never stop loving me. I bring you pain and grief. You give me sweet release. When I'm far, you are near. My despairing cries you always hear. When I can't stand the pain, you bring me back home again. You bring me home.